Students, please be seated. Don't get up from your seats. I request everyone to raise as our dignitaries are arriving. Everyone, please raise. Led by our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Sheikh Latif KS, Registrar, Bangalore University, Reverend Father Sebi CMI, Director of Christ Academy Educational Institution, Reverend Father Thomas CMI, Administrator of Christ Academy Educational Institution and Principal of Christ Academy Schools, Reverend Father Anthony Davis CMI, Principal, Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies, followed by Dr. Benziger, Head Department of Arts and Humanities, Dr. Sangeeta George, Head Department of Science, Dr. C. Umarani, Head Department of Computer Science and Applications, Professor Monica Thakur, Head Department of Commerce, Dr. Thompson Rajan, Head Department of Management Studies, and Professor Ramesh Babu, Controller of Examination. I welcome all the dignitaries onto the dais. I request audience to be seated. Thank you. Regular reading of books and meditating on it will illumine the mind. Quoted by Saint Chavra, who was a visionary who believed in providing education to all, regardless of caste, creed, or religion. His efforts to reform the Catholic Church and society in Kerala were truly remarkable. As you prepare for the graduation ceremony, may this quote inspire you and your fellow mates to continue seeking knowledge and wisdom. Good morning, everyone. I am Sagadia from second year BSc, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this highly anticipated graduation ceremony 2024. Today, as we gather here to honor and celebrate the remarkable achievements of unwavering students, this day is not just culmination of years of hard work, but also testament to perseverance and growth each graduate has demonstrated. Here, to acknowledge their journey, filled with challenges overcome and milestones achieved. Like our motto says, light to enlighten. Let's begin this auspicious occasion by seeking the blessings of God along with the lighting of lamp. I would like to invite the college choir for prayer song. Also, I would like to invite all the dignitaries to inaugurate this event by lighting the lamp, invoking the blessings for the ceremony and the future endeavor of our graduates. I request everyone to raise.
Abba, Father, let me be yours and yours alone. May my will forever be more and more your own. Never let my heart grow cold. Never let me go. Abba, Father, let me be alone. Abba, Father, let me be yours and yours alone. May my will forever be more and more your own. Never let my heart grow cold. Never let me go. Abba, Father, let me be yours and yours alone.
I request all to be seated. Thank you. I thank the choir team and the dignitaries. I now call upon Ms. Neha M., General Secretary, Student Council, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, respected faculty members, proud parents, and dear graduates. Welcome to this momentous occasion, graduation ceremony for the 2021 graduating class of Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies. Today, we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. It is with great joy and pride that we come together to honor the remarkable achievements of these outstanding individuals before us. First and foremost, let us give a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Sheikh Latif, KS, Registrar, Bangalore University. We are honored to have you here with us today, and we sincerely appreciate the time and wisdom you will share with us today. I welcome you, sir. I would now like to welcome Reverend Father Sebi Palamatat, CMI, Director, Christ Academy Educational Institutions. It is an honor to be graced by your presence. Your visionary leadership and unwavering dedication have been a great source of inspiration to all of us. I welcome you, Father. Next, let us give a warm welcome to Reverend Father Thomas Kannanaikal, CMI, Administrator, Christ Academy Educational Institutions, and Principal of Christ Academy Schools. We are forever grateful for your guidance, wisdom, and unwavering support. I welcome you, Father. Let us welcome our beloved Principal, Reverend Father Anthony Davis, CMI, Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies. Under your visionary stewardship, our institution has become a place of inspiration, fostering an environment that encourages academic excellence, personal growth, and a strong sense of community. I welcome you, Father. I take this opportunity to welcome our beloved heads of the departments and controller of examination. I welcome you all. To our esteemed faculty, your unwavering commitment to education and mentorship has not only imparted knowledge, but also inspired our students to reach their highest potential. Your dedication has made a profound impact, and for this, we are deeply grateful. Let us also welcome the parents, guardians, and families who have supported these graduates throughout their educational journey. Your endless support and sacrifices have been the backbone of our graduate success. Today is your celebration as well as it is theirs. Thank you for being their guiding light and for believing in their dreams. I would like to welcome the Student Council Cabinet members and faculties for their tireless effort to make this day possible. To our graduating class, congratulations. This day marks a significant milestone in your lives, a moment when you transition from students to accomplished individuals ready to embark on the next chapter of your journey. Today, we celebrate your perseverance, determination, and the countless hours you have dedicated to your studies. You have conquered challenges, embraced opportunities, and shown incredible resilience in the face of adversity. As you reflect on your time here, remember the friendships forged, the memories created, and the lessons learned. Cherish the bonds you have formed with your classmates as they have walked beside you throughout this remarkable journey. Treasure the guidance and wisdom imparted by your teachers, for they have ignited the flames of knowledge and curiosity within you. Graduation is not just an endpoint, but a beginning, a commencement of new adventures, dreams, and aspirations. As you step into the world beyond these walls, I encourage you to carry the values instilled in you during your time here. Embrace compassion, empathy, and integrity as guiding principles in all your endeavors. Seek opportunities to make a positive impact on the lives of others and contribute to the betterment of society. Finally, as you embark on your next journey, remember that learning is a lifelong process. Stay curious, stay passionate, and always be open to new experiences. The world awaits your unique talents and perspectives. Go forth with the knowledge that you have the power to make a positive impact and create a brighter future for yourselves and others. In closing, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the remarkable graduating class of 2021. May your futures be filled with endless possibilities, boundless joy, and the fulfillment of your wildest dreams. You're capable of achieving greatness, and we cannot wait to witness the extraordinary impact you will have on the world. Thank you, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Sneha. To introduce our esteemed chief guest, we have Ms. Harita, Sports Secretary, Student Council, who will share insights of remarkable achievements and contributions made by Mr. Sheikh Latif KAS.
Distinguished guests, faculty members, dear respected parents, and dear graduates, good morning all. It's a profound honor and pride to introduce our esteemed chief guest for the day, Mr. Sheikh Latif KAS. He's been serving as the esteemed registrar of Bangalore University, bringing his wealth of experience and dedication in the field of education. His remarkable journey began in the humble town of Ujre, Dakshina Karnataka. His academic pursuits started at the Government Junior Primary School in Ujre, where he studied until 10th grade. He completed his high school, pre-university, and graduated from the prestigious Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwar Educational Institution. Sir has excelled in his studies, graduating with a Bachelor's of Commerce from Mangalore University with first-class honors and securing the second rank. He was awarded the A.B. Shetty Memorial Gold Medal for achieving the highest marks in BCom, Law, and Practice of Banking. He further pursued a Master of Business Administration from Mangalore University, where he once again graduated with first rank and was awarded the Karur Vaishya Bank Limited Gold Medal. He also completed the Company Secretaryship course, becoming a fellow member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. He began his professional journey as a company secretary at OTCO International Limited and Zari Cement Limited from 2000 to 2006. His career took a significant turn when he qualified as an assistant controller through the Karnataka State Gazetted Probationary Examination conducted by the Karnataka Public Service Commission. He was promoted through various roles in the Karnataka State Audit and Accounts Department and transitioned to the Karnataka Administrative Services. Today, he is a senior level KAS officer in the selection grade. Sir has held many key positions, including roles in the Bangalore Development Authority, Karnataka State Tourism Development Corporation Limited, Bangalore Metropolitan Transport Corporation, Karnataka State Pollution Control Board, and the Karnataka State Hajj Committee. His leadership has been crucial in various government departments. The journey of Mr. Latif is a remarkable testament to perseverance, excellence, and unwavering commitment to both personal and professional growth. It is truly an honor to have him with us today as our chief guest. Please join me in extending a heartfelt welcome to Mr. Sheikh Latif KAS. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Harita. With immense pleasure, I would like to invite our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Sheikh Latif KAS, for delivering the graduation day address.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chairman, Father Sebi, Director, Christ Academy of Educational Institutions, Father Anthony, Principal, Christ Academy of Institute for Advanced Studies, Father Thomas, Administrator, other distinguished dignitaries on the dais, Father Levin, CMI, Principal, Junior College, invited dignitaries, faculty and staff members, students and their parents, sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen. I feel it is an honor to address you all today on the occasion of graduation ceremony of 2024 organized by the Christ Academy. The Christ group of institutions which are associated with the Bangalore University since inception. Christ Academy of Advanced Studies started during 2016 has excelled in imparting education in the stream of humanities, science and commerce, management. There was a great effort of the founders and visionaries of this Devamata province of the Carmelites of Mary Immaculate CMI in developing their institutions to contribute in the various fields of education in various levels, starting from preschools, degree colleges, technical institutions, engineering colleges, medical colleges, and university, not only in the state of Karnataka and all over the country. I wish the institutions will develop into a greater extent in globally, and I also acknowledge the dedication of team of faculty and staff behind the growth of this institution. Dear students, first of all, I extend my hearty congratulations to those who are graduating today from this college, which has a reputation for excellence. As said by the Greek philosopher, Greek Aristotle, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Today, you have reached a significant landmark in your academic career as well as in life, which would not have been possible without your dedication and hard work. In this opportunity, in this occasion, I also appreciate the faculty members for preparing the students to achieve this goal by providing them quality education, training, and guidance. The 444 students, I think, who are graduating today, you completed a milestone. Till now, you are the students, you are under the guidance of your parents and your teachers. Now onwards, you will be entering into the whole world and you are taking independent decisions. Whatever the decisions you are going to take from here onwards, which will decide your destiny in the future. Keeping this in mind, I would like to give you a few principles to be followed in your life, so which will be crucial for your success when you reach an age of 50, 60, 70 or 80, and then you look back at that point of time, whatever the decisions you have taken today, that will determine your destiny at that point of time. To achieve this, you need to have a few principles. You have to keep it in mind and you have to take decisions. Till now, your parents and your teachers, at every step, they will be part of your decisions. They were guiding you. So now onwards, you have to take these kind of decisions yourself. Your parents and teachers will be there when you ask the advice from them, they will be there. Otherwise, majorly, you have to take a decision. So, keeping that in mind, I give you 4 principles which you can keep it in mind. The first thing is, you need to be clear in your mind. That is the clarity of the thought. What you think, that you will become. What you want to become at the end of 50 years, 60 years, 30 years, 40 years, or whatever may be the time frame. So for that, you need to have a clarity of thought that what exactly you want to become. I believe today the 444 students, 444, is it? 444 students, you are from the different streams. You may be from the humanities, commerce and management, or science. Whichever the chosen field, you have to look for a role model, and if you want to achieve the same success of that, you need to have the clarity of thought that what exactly you want to become. That one you have to plan now itself. The second point is attitude of gratitude. Today you will be graduating here, but to graduate here, the effort of these so many people will be there. First of all, your parents and your siblings, the friends and people from your area, your teachers, and so many people who have been contributed to come to this level. You have to acknowledge the contribution of them. That is the gratitude you have to acknowledge, and if you are having a gratitude for whatever you have got it so far, then whatever you are planning for the future's achieving will be easy. The third point I would like to tell you is planning. Once you have a clarity of thought, and once you are having a acknowledgement of who are the people helped you to come to this level, then to achieve what exactly you want, you need to plan. You can plan for the next 50 years, 60 years, or 70 years, for the entire your life. This planning can be split into 3 categories: short term, medium term, and long term. Short term, I mean not exactly 6 months or 3 months. Short term could be, you may be graduating today, maybe in the age group of 20 to 22 years. Short term, I mean it is the next 6 to 8 years. The medium term will be next 20 to 30 years, and the long term may be 50 years. If you are aiming for the President of India or a Bharat Ratna awardee or whatever may be the things, whichever the chosen field you want to achieve a particular things, it is a long-term plan. To achieve the long-term plan, you need to have the short-term plan to be fulfilled. In these occasions, I would like to say one in the lighter moment, in the short term, in the next 6 to 8 years, whatever the things which has to happen on that time, maybe a marriage or immediate career or children, those kind of things also, it will be very much essential to achieve the long-term goal. For that also, you need to have a plan of actions. The fourth point I would like to say is action. You need to achieve whatever you have thought, you need to take a action. The action shall be a massive actions, and that shall be a wholehearted, not the half-hearted actions. So what exactly you want to achieve, if you are putting a effort from the day one, you can reach that goal definitely. With these are the 4 principles. I request all the young graduates who are passing out today with the flying colors to remember in your life, and then if you plan accordingly, you will be definitely achieving your goal. So with this, I once again congratulate all the graduates who are passing out today, and I also thank the CMI and also the Christ Academy for inviting me as a chief guest for this program, and I thank each one of you. And the final word, I am sure that those of you who are passing out from the portals of this great citadel of wisdom today will realize your true potential and contribute your best in the process of nation buildings. Last but not the least, above everything, I request each one of you to be a very good human being. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your words of inspiration for our graduates as they embark on a new journey. We would now like to express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to our chief guest by felicitating him as token of our deep respect and admiration. I would like to thank him for being with us today in spite of his busy schedule. I request everyone to raise. Thank you all. Please be seated. Now, I would like to call upon our esteemed director, Reverend Father Sebi Palametted CMI, to address the audience. Let's all give him a warm welcome.
Chief guest of the day, Sri Sheikh Latif, Registrar Bangalore University, our principal, Father Davis, our principal and administrator, Father Thomas, Father Libin, Father Jebin, esteemed faculties, proud parents, and my dear students. Good morning to everyone. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation for the future. I am honored to stand before you as we recognize the achievements of our graduates here at Christ Academy. First and foremost, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class. You have worked hard, persevered through challenges, and today you stand at the threshold of a new chapter in your lives. Your dedication and effort have brought you to this moment, and for that you should be immensely proud. Graduation is not an end. It's also a beginning. It marks the conclusion of years of learning, growth, and development, but it also signifies the start of a new journey. As you step out into the world, remember that the knowledge and the skills you have gained here are tools to help you navigate your future. I would like to take a moment to thank the faculty and staff of Christ Academy. Your wavering support, guidance, and encouragement have been instrumental in shaping the minds and hearts of these graduates. Your dedication to education and to your students is truly commendable. To the families and friends of our graduates, thank you for your support and sacrifices. Your encouragement has been a pillar of strength for these young men and women, and your role in their success cannot be overstated. Dear graduates, as you move forward, I encourage you to pursue your passions, stay curious, and continue to learn. The world is ever changing, and it is those who are adaptable and willing to grow who will succeed. Remember to stay true to your values, be kind, and strive to make a positive impact wherever you go. Today is a celebration of your achievements, but it is also a time to look forward to the future with hope and excitement. The road ahead may have its challenges, but with the foundation you have built here, I am confident that you will overcome them and achieve great things. Congratulations once again to the class of 2021-23. May your future be bright, your journey fulfilling, and your success boundless. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father, for imparting your invaluable wisdom and guidance to the graduating class. I would like to invite our dear principal, Reverend Father Anthony Davis CMI, to address the gathering and to declare the graduation day open.
Respected Registrar of Bangalore University, Sri Sheikh Latif, Reverend Father Sebi Palamentum, Director of Christ Educational Institution, Reverend Father Thomas, Administrator of Christ Academy Educational Institution, Father Lebin, the Principal of Christ Academy Junior College, Father Jebin, the Joint Director, all the HODs, Controller of Exams, all the faculties, dear graduates, and most loving family members of our graduates. I am going through most painful days in my life for last 2 years. My grandmother is in her deathbed. She is at the age of 95. You may be wondering, one person who is at the age of 95, why I am in so much pain. She was very healthy. She never had any kind of health issues so far till December. In December, she got a cancer being identified. That the doctors have understand that she got cancer on her gum. From that day onwards, the wounds started to come on her gum. She started to stop eating food. Now for last 2 weeks, even she is finding difficult to take water. But the thing is that she remembers everything from her childhood. Anyone who comes, she will recognize, she will say what and how she is related to all those people. Only for last week, 1 week, she is not able to talk, but she will respond. But now the situation is that the wounds started to bleed, and she is not able to move her body. Only the pus is started to come out from her mouth. So she is waiting for the call of God, and she is on her deathbed. So every day I will get call from my parents, you come fast, you come fast. Why I am so much attached to her is that because of her that I am here. My grandmother was an inspiration for me. We 8 cousins are there. That means grandmother's grandchildren, 8 of them are there. Grandmother never drink milk. We 8 of them, I don't know what bonding it is, we never like to drink milk. Grown up, my cousins and all started to drink milk, but still I won't drink the milk because one of the reason is that wherever I go, someone offer me tea or coffee and all. My mother or my dad will say, he is like his grandmother. He won't drink the milk. I love to hear when people say, he is like his grandmother. That much I love and attached to her. And why I told that I am here because of her, it's because her inspiration, she is the one whom I have seen, a saint who is living in my life. 30 years before, she lost her partner. From there, she has taken the entire family to this level. Our mom's, my maternal grandmother. So my mom's house, it's in one of the rural area of Kerala. They are purely farmers. Farmers means they have lots of land, property is there that they will cultivate. Major cultivation they will do is paddy cultivation. So in the paddy farm, we need lots of employees to work in the paddy field and all. So there were 8 to 9 families in our villages, depending on our family that lives. Their entire family come there for all kinds of work in the paddy field. Especially during the time of harvest season, they will come and stay in our house and doing that cultivation, that harvesting process. We have a mill that will generate rice out of this, the harvest that come, the husk and all will be removed and all. So it's a big process. Around 35 people will be staying in our house and they will be doing the work. I have seen my grandmother, expecting the harvest season is coming ahead. What she will do during the mango season, she will get the help of the people, pluck all the mangoes and she will put in the salt water. You know, uppumanga, we'll say in Kerala uppumanga. I don't know whether you people have tasted it. How many people have tasted uppumanga? Okay. It's a very delicious thing. If you have not eaten, you check whether it's available in supermarket. They will do, during the time of season, they will put it in big Chinese jars will be there. They will fill salt water into it and she will keep these mangoes in that. And also they will make a kadumanga achar. It's a small mangoes. The smallest mangoes they will pluck and they will put the chili powder and or urkai. That same thing they will make. And one specialty is that after putting it all in this Chinese jar, she will ask someone to make a big hole in the earth. They will remove the mud and all. They will dig and hide it inside that. They will put it inside the earth and cover it with the mud. After some season, after 2-3 months, I think they will take it. It will be very delicious pickle. That's the way my grandmother prepared for the harvest season. Harvest season come, all these people will come. They will work. Not like this time. Now and all, I know that in my home and all, if anyone come for any work, we will say that we will pay you money, you go and eat from outside. We never serve the food that we are cooking at our home. But in my mom's home, my grandmother never allowed anyone to eat or bring food from their home. They will prepare the breakfast, lunch and dinner. And all this food, we all people will sit together. If the grandchildren, I go to my mom's house during the vacations. So during the time of vacation, harvest season and all, we will be there. It is mandatory that we all should sit with these people and eat. You know how we will eat? We will have a bowl. In that kanji we will say, I don't know how you will say, it's porridge kind of thing, with a rice soup and all. They will give one mango into it, and there will be some sprouts and such things will be there, grains and all that kind of things and all. We all will mix. There is no spoon to serve for 30 people. What we will do is that we have this jackfruit trees are there, lots of jackfruit trees. The leaf of the jackfruit leaf will be taken, we'll make kumbul, we will make a corn out of it and we'll use a stick, stick means this coconut stick to join it together and we have to take this kanji and we will eat it. That's the way that we were with these people. And I still remember one of my mom's sister, my aunt, she is not that old. I remember my mom used to say that when she was delivering me, My grandmother also delivered 1 year before. That's the way. Grandmother, the mother and child, daughter will be coming out from the hospital in one year gap. So that aunt's marriage I attended. I remember these people who came for farming in our place. They were the people who conducted the marriage. More than my grandparents and my parents and all, that Balan Chetan, we used to say Balan, it's a Maman we used to call. He is the one throughout the night, he was crying because she is going to get married tomorrow and going to another house. She is going to leave our house. The one who come for cultivating in our paddy field, he was crying all night. The same way, when in their family any marriage functions come, it is we, my grandparents, who is the one who take the leads and arrange all the things for that family's marriage. We who conduct the marriage. Why I have said this one is that there I have learned what is universal family. It's my grandmother taught me how to consider other people. You graduating students, I addressed you people and all. I used to be very strict with you. I'm really sorry. It's not that I'm very strict because I want to bring some system you people should learn. So when I was addressing to you, I have said one thing, there is no tolerance, zero tolerance. You remember what is that? You remember what I said, that I will never tolerate on one point. That's the thing that I have told. My family is this institution, this faculty, the securities here, the didis here, they are my family. I will never allow anyone to question my family because I learned it from my grandmother. It's not that I hate or I don't like you people, but I learned a principle from my grandmother. I want to say the same thing. Wherever you go from here, we Christ Academy Educational Institution is not bothered where you reach, whether you are going to run the Google, whether you are going to run the Microsoft, but we want you to be a social human being to keep the people close. Whoever around us, whoever working for us, whoever associating with us, take them as our family. Live with them. Love with them, protect them. This is what we, Christ Academy, group of institutions, the value that we want you to take over from this institution. In that, two families I want to attach. One is your classmates. All your classmates are your best friends. They should be tied together always in your journey. I have done my graduation in Chennai, Loyana. From Kerala, first time I have gone to Tamil Nadu. I am staying in a hostel. In the hostel, the food is little different. We know that Tamil Nadu food is very rich, very good, very delicious, and it suits for the climate of Tamil Nadu. But the problem, the hostel where I was staying, the chef who was cooking the food was from a North Indian, not exactly if he's from Nepal. So every day we will have breakfast, South Indian breakfast, we will have idli. The most loving thing I love idli because it doesn't have a shape, color, form or whatever it may be. With that chutney, it's make delicious taste. So this Nepali Anna, he will make idlis. The problem with this idli is that I love idli, but the problem, the idli that Nepali Anna make, if I throw it to this wall, it will bounce from there to this, it will bounce back and it will come on my plate. That much strong idli I used to have. Then we have sambar every day. One day it will be drumstick sambar, the next day it will be lady's finger sambar. The third day I was surprised when I was trying to take from the sambar, I got a paper kind of thing. I would never seen such kind of thing in sambar. Then I went to the kitchen and I asked, Anna, what is this one? Then he told, today it's pappad sambar. Pappad, the raw pappad, they will turn and put it in the sambar. I never tasted it. I was surprised on that. There is a pappad sambar on that day. I was so disappointed. I called my parents. I am finding it very difficult. I want to come back. I don't want to continue and all. My mom told immediately, you have sent to study, not to eat. So you stay back, you do your studies. I was so upset. After that, I called one of our father, a priest in our congregation, Father Julius. Father Thomas will know very well because they are batchmate. He was in a hospital. He's a director of an hospital in Palakkad. So I was there before going to my studies. For 1 month, I was serving in that hospital. So I told the same issue to him. He told, don't look on anything. Only one thing that I will ask. Being you are got the opportunity to study in one of the best institutions in South India, Chennai Loyola. You have 70 students in your class. Make 70 friends. Make 70 friends. They are going to be an asset in your life. Father said it because when he started the hospital in Palakkad, there was lots of problems to get the papers sanctioned in the political level and all, government level and all. It was his classmate who was standing along with him for a strike. He is the one who was helped him during the time to start the hospital to get the paper done. Then he told, this is what you have to make from Loyola College. When you go from here, make this friendship always carry with you. All your classmates, your juniors to juniors, make them close to your heart. They will be future your support and encouragement in your life. So one of the family that you have to attach to your universal family is your classmates. Second, it's our Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies. All these faculties, I know how much they struggle, how much they toil, how much they love you. Because the way that they encourage you for academics or anything, I know the effort that they are putting. Even on a Sunday, they are ready to come over for a graduation. That's the dedication of our faculties who are here. These faculties, this management, this campus is always open for you. When I met the BA students yesterday in their farewell last day, one of the students told, I love the library that we have. Very spacious, very good. Father, we love to come back to this library again. I told to her, and I am telling to you all, the entire campus will be open to you all. At any time, whenever you are in need, whenever you feel to come and relax, please do come to this Christ Academy. Our gates will be open for you. So all the best for all the graduates. We all pray, we all wish you. Especially conveyed regards of Father Babu Paul. He was not able to come over here. He's supposed to be here because you had been with him for last 3 years. His prayers and wishes will be with you. I also thank the parents who are sitting behind because I appreciate, we the management appreciate the trust you put on us, this institution and this management. We hope that we were able to contribute added values, virtues, knowledge in your children. And let it be cherished, light to enlighten. You are the light. Go and enlighten the world. Thank you so much. I winding up by declaring the graduation day is open.
Thank you very much, Father. Now, I would like to invite our HODs to call out the names of graduates. We'll begin with Dr. Benziger, followed by Dr. Sangeeta George, Dr. C. Umarani, Professor Monica Thakur, and Dr. Thompson Rajan. To congratulate each graduate, I call upon our chief guest, Mr. Sheikh Latif KAS, Reverend Father Sebi Palamatad CMI, Reverend Father Thomas Kananaikal CMI, Reverend Father Anthony Davis.
The Department of Arts and Humanities proudly present Mr. Akshay Raj, Ms. Anjali Nair, Ms. Anne Bobby Joker, Mr. Ayub Raj, Mr. Bharat, Ms. Kabula, Ms. Dikshita, Mr. Girisha, Mr. Joel Justin, Ms. Sufia Ali, Ms. Kanti Sara, Ms. Chitra, Ms. Mokshida Sandosh, Ms. Rose Maria Martin, Ms. Sahana, Ms. Saloni Hosh, Ms. Pruti, Mr. Sriram, Ms. Vaishnavi Diwari, and Ms. Vishaka.
May I call upon the graduating batch of BSc Physics Mathematics, Teju S, Deepika Reddy, Darshan N, Meghna Chandran, Atira KR, Nida Fatima, Vijeta R. May I call upon the graduating batch of BSc Chemistry Mathematics, Rakshita, Lavanya R, Manjunath NM, Shiva Sriram. May I call upon the graduating batch of BSc Computer Science Mathematics, Anna Agnes T. Denny, Arvinda R, Dandraj R, Sharon Elizabeth Soni, Komal G. Gowda, Girish R, Bhavana K, Nara Adrasha Ratna Suchita, Narala Vanita, Naveen V, Sindhu S. Badigar, Dahibate Yash Vilas, Yashaswini R. Raj. May I call upon the graduating batch of BSc Computer Science Psychology, Ashish Vijay, Bandre Jessica Deepak, Lisba Lincoln, Pushpa AE, Syed Ryan, Arfa Anjum, Gagana HM, Aksa Christine Godfrey, Alvin Joy, Muhammad Jeffin Sharafuddin, Bhavana S, Anushka Agarwal, Abhilash V. Sarwat, Nigel De Cruz, Anush P, Shreyas S, Srikant S, V. Pavan, and Rohit Raghav M. I congratulate all the graduating students of 2021-2024 batch.
May I call upon the graduates of Bachelor of Computer Applications, Adesh, Alan, Anup, Anusha, Bharat, Bhuvanesh, Bhumika, Chandan B, Chandan G, Chandan M, Chandupriya, Dhruvan Kauda, Divyansh, Farzana, Girish, Joel, Jose, Kavya, Lavanya, Madhavi, Madhura, Mahesh, Manjunath, Manoj, Mansha, Mithali, Shahid, Mukul, Nisha, Pragati, Prajwal, Prashant, Kishan, Rakshit, Tenika, Rima, Richard, Rishi Kiran, Rupesh, Sampreet, Sanjana, Sean Thomas, Soundarya, Stephen, Suhail, Swati, Tejas, Vaishnavi S, Vaishnavi V, Vidyashri, Vijay, Vivek, Yuvraj. All the best, students.
I call upon the graduating batch of BCom 2021-2024, Abdul Basit Abdul Salam, Abhishek Kumar Singh. Angel C. Matthew, Ankita KV. Anne Maria Sibi, Ashley Grace Matthew. Ashwini N. Bhagyashri. Bhavana NV, Bhumika R. Bimal R, Charishma M. Chetan V, Chitra NV. Daniel C. Joy, Deepak M. Dhanush S, Harish N. Harshit V, Harshita HP. Hemant Gangaraj, Hemant Gowda. Hitesh Aditya, Ishika Sirsi. Jennifer A, Kirtana S. Kiran S, Kushank VA. Lehri A.U. Lavanya M. Leon Binoy, Likit Arjun Nayak M. M. Ruchita Nandini S. Nikhil Prajwal Kumar S. Prithwik S.P. Prema. Puneet N. R. Ganesh. Rahul R. Rashmi H.N. Rohit Raju. Sai Charan. Santosh S. Sevanti J. Reddy. Shreyas Y.S. Shweta G.S. Sneha Y. Swati. Tanish Bimal Kumar Vaid. Tejas S. Tejaswini. Yashwant S.N. Aditya S. Aman. Amritesh Kumar. Ankita S. Atul Joy. B. Shashank Reddy. Beslika Sharon. Bharat Reddy D. Bhumika M. Bhuvan Chandra. Chetan MS. Devika. Dhanush. हर्षिता बी, हेमंत रेड्डी, किशोर आई, कुसुम, ललित कुमार आर, लिखिता एम नितिन, मधुरा गौड़ा, मंजुनाथ एम, मरिया डेंसी, मेघना ए, मोनिका एम रेड्डी, मोहम्मद जिदान, नगसिरी एन के, नंदना सी, नंदू नायडू, निखिल वर्गीस, निरीक्षा, निशा, पूजा जी, प्रधान काशीनाथ, प्रतीक्षा आर, प्रियंका जी, आर रक्षिता, राकेश एम, रक्षिता एस, संध्या कुमारी, शामिली जी, श्रुति श्री कुमार, स्नेहा एम, सौजन्या, स्पर्शिता, सुष्मिता के, तेजस्विनी आर, तनुश्री एम, वर्षिता एम, वरुण राय, वीरेंद्र, विद्या बी, विघ्नेश टी ए, यशस डी, ऐश्वर्या जी, ऐश्वर्या एल, ऐश्वर्या एस, अनन्या कुमारी, अनुश्री एस, अखिला निष्मा के, भूमिका एन, भुवनेश्वरी एल, चंदन के एच, देविका आर, गुरुदयाल, हिमाश्री पी, जावेरिया तबस्सुम, केदार नरेश माथुर, MS संजीवनी, मदन आर, मेघा मनोजन, मेघना एन, मुस्कान पटेल, एन हेमंत ध्रुवा, नेहा रॉय, निखिल, निकिता, पी दिशा, पूजा एम, प्रीति एम, राकेश ओ सिरवी, रश्मि के, ऋतु सी, रोहन टीडी, रोहिणी एम, रोशन कुमार नायक, एस मोनिका, संगम टेलीकॉम की, संजय, शरद वी, शिल्पा एस, श्रेयस एस, सिरिशा एन, सौम्या निश्चल, स्फूर्ति एनसी, सुभाष एम, शुभकांत, सुदर्शन सी, Anisha Chok, T.N. Pooja, Varsha M, Vinodini T, Yashaswini N, Akash B, Akhilesh, Annapurna R, Apurva S, Arvind Kumar, Asha S, Ashik V.A., Chandan A.R., Chetan A., Darshan R., Fancy Kumari P., Gagan G. Shetty, Gagana H, Lakshmi Shri, Lalit Raju, Lavanya Murli, Meghana, Naina A, Neelam R, Nikita K.S., Nikita N, Nisarga H.K., Nitish C.S., Pavani P, Pratiksha R, Prithvita NP, R Shriya, Sagar HP, Sanjana P, Charulika SV, Shiv Kumar U, Spurti M, Uma Maheshwari, Veda K, Abdullah Amin, Emmy, Angelica Jacob, Delna Alan Joshi, Tanush Srinivas, Hari Shankar, Joshina Joby, Naveen Kumar D, Neeraj S, Noel Ajay Matthew, Priyanka P, Shyam K.S. I congratulate all the students of 2021-24 batch.
I call upon the graduating batch of Bachelor of Business Administration 2021-24 batch. Akash R, Akshay Gowda, Angel Sherlin, Aparna P, Aviz A, Balaji S, Bhavna NS, Blessy and Baby, C. Gagan Kumar, Chetan Naik, Christy J. Kobur, Devnandini Vaishnav, Okay. Divya Kirtana, Gagan G, Gayatri G, Harshit V, Hetvi A, Ishan Madhav, Jeevan MS, Jitendra Kumar, K. Sadam, Karthik HC, Kavya GS, Khadija Akbar, Mallikarjun G, Manasvi Sachin Rao, Mayank Gupta, Mohammed Abdul Rizwan, Monica Shri, Mohammed Salil, NG Abhishek, Neeraj N. Nathani, Nikita Ananya, Pallavi Reddy, Pradeep B, Praveen C, R. Likhit, Sahana S. Rao, Samuel Ebi, Sanya Patro, Sarvan C, Sayan Day, Shania Shahi, Shreya HS, Sujay R, Sunil Kumar V, Surajveer Singh, Tejaswini V, Tanisha BS, Varun R, Vidya R, Vivin Noel, Yashaswini V, Aishwarya M. Shetty, Akshata Rao, Ananya Nair, Anthony Dikshita, Arman Ansari, Ashwin Joseph, Bhanu Subhash, Bhumika B, Bhuvan U, Blessy Saji, C. Sandhya, Chirag V, Dhanush N, Dhruvan U, Gautam M, Harshit T, Harshita Reddy, Hussein Mullans, Jewel Joy, Jyotika Naidu, Kevin Francis, Kirtana S, Kumari Neha, Lavanya P, Madhu Kirtan, Manan Gupta, Manoj Kumar S, Miduna R. Singh, Mithun K, Monica C, Monisha T, Krishna Chaitanya, Naina A, Nitin P, Prajwal R, Prithvika S, R. Shreyash Sharma, Ritika Reddy, Sai Kiran, Sanjay KG, Sharanya RN, Sean Matthew, Spandana A, Steve S, Sumit Vargas, Tejaswini V, Yashaswini AM. Congratulations to all the students of the 2021-2024 batch.
Thank you, dignitaries. I call upon Professor Ramesh Babu, Controller of Examination, to announce the best academic performer of each department, as we acknowledge the outstanding academic achievements of our students. This distinguished recognition will be presented by our esteemed chief guest. I would like to request our chief guest to hand over the certificates.
Happy to announce academic toppers of batch 2021-2024. Aksa Christine from the Department of Bachelor of Science. Aksa Christine from the Department of Bachelor of Science. Next we have Blessy Saji from the Department of Bachelor of Business Administrations. Blessy Saji from the Department of Bachelor of Business Administrations. Next we have Vaishnavi Tiwari from the Department of Bachelor of Arts and Humanities. Vaishnavi Tiwari from the Department of Bachelor of Arts and Humanities. Next we have Anushree S from the Department of Bachelor of Commerce. Anushree S from the Department of Bachelor of Commerce. Next we have Vaishnavi V from the Department of Bachelor of Computer Applications. Vaishnavi V from the Department of Bachelor of Applications. Congratulations to all the graduating students and thank you.
Thank you, respected sir. Thank you, Professor Ramesh Babu. I request our Honorable Principal, Reverend Father Anthony Davis CMI, to grace the stage for administration of the oath. Students, everyone, kindly raise. Keep yourself in a pledge position. Everyone, keep yourself in a pledge position.
Oath. I hereby solemnly declare and promise that as a graduate of Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will, in my daily life and in conversation and in thought, word and deed, conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast with developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I shall uphold and advance the social and indeed all-round welfare of my country. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Thank you all. Please remain standing. Please remain standing. Now I invite Dr. Angel Mary to deliver the teacher's blessing. Through her heartfelt words, she will convey the wishes and blessings of our dedicated faculty members for the bright future of our graduates. I request all the class teachers to come forward and join.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. Proverbs chapter 3 verse from 5 to 6. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the completion of another academic year and for giving us the opportunity to play a part in the lives of our students and our new graduates. We are grateful for your guidance and love as we shared in this important work. As they embark on a new journey, beginning a new chapter in their book of life, fill them with the confidence and the grace to continue their work and studies. Let them be empathetic and strive to create a difference in all the endeavors they pursue. Bless and enable them to stay true to their dreams for your greater glory, to discern what is right, good and just, and to use their knowledge and talent wisely and in service to others. Lord, help them to use their gifts and talents wisely and to be a beacon in trying times, to shine and make a path. Empower them to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love, guided by your light. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Angel. Kindly be seated. It's with great pleasure that I invite our valedictorian, Ms. Tejaswini M., Chairperson, Student Council, who will reflect upon the incredible journey and experience shared by the graduating class.
Ladies and gentlemen, estimated chief guest, faculty members, proud parents, and my fellow graduates of Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies. Today, we stand here as the graduating class of Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies with heart filled with gratitude and a mind buzzing with memories. Our journey together, though it seemed endless at times, has brought us to this moment of closure and celebration. Firstly, I want to extend my deepest thanks to Reverend Father Sebi Palamatati, CMI, and Reverend Father Thomas, CMI, and our principal, Reverend Father Anthony Davis, Joint Director, Reverend Father Jebin Jose, for the guidance in organizing this event. I like to extend my sincere gratitude to the teachers. Your patience, dedication, and wisdom have shaped us into the individuals we are today. You did not just teach us subjects, you imparted life lessons that will guide us far beyond this college walls. Dear student council members, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to each of you for your hard work throughout the journey. And student council coordinator Gayatri Mohan ma'am, thank you for your unwavering support, for always going above and beyond to ensure that our college environment is inclusive and enjoyable for everyone. It is a privilege to be part of this college community under your guidance. Within the walls of Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies, we have shared laughter, tears. Through it all, we formed bonds that will endure well into the future. As we step out into the world, let's carry forward the spirit of friendship. Parents and guardians, your unwavering support has been our foundation. From cheering us on at sports events to encouraging us throughout exam, you have been our biggest champions. Today's success is as much as yours as it is ours. As we look back on our time at Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies, we realize that it has been so much more than academic institution. It has been a community, a second home, where friendship have blossomed, memories have been more, and personal growth has flourished. We have been part of Tenite family where each member is cherished and celebrated. The values we imbibed at Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies go beyond the boundaries of this always. They are the values that will continue to guide us as we step into the next chapter of our lives. We have learned the importance of integrity, empathy, and service to others. These lessons will serve as our compass as we navigate the challenges and uncertainty that lay ahead. Looking ahead, we face a world of endless possibilities. Some of us may pursue higher education, while others embark on the careers or explore different paths. Whatever our future holds, let's approach them with the courage, integrity, and commitment of making a positive impact. I have no doubt that the skills, the values we have acquired at Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies will empower us to achieve greatness in all our endeavors. So let us step forward with confidence, resilience, and unwavering faith, knowing that we have been prepared to face any challenges that comes on our way. Lastly, let us not forget the lessons we have learned beyond textbooks. Resilience in the face of challenges, empathy for those around us, and the importance of kindness in every interaction. As we bid farewell to this chapter of our lives at Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies, let us carry forward the memories, friendship, and the lessons that have shaped us. Let us continue strive for the excellence, to embrace diversity, and to pursue our dreams with passion and determination. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Today marks not an end, a new beginning filled with promise and opportunity. Thank you all for the incredible journey. Here's to our future. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Tejaswini. With that, we have come to the end of the remarkable ceremony. I kindly request the principal, Reverend Father Anthony Davis, CMI, to officially declare the closing of the ceremony, marking the end of this memorable chapter in the lives of our graduates.
I thank first all the people, especially the guest of the day, Sheikh Latif sir, the Registrar of Bangalore University, for coming and gracing this occasion. I thank all the fathers, all the people. I thank most loving parents for coming over here. And I thank the committee and the faculties who organized it. Our supporting team, technical team, all have worked hard. And we have an excellent volunteers are here. Our juniors are here. They also have done very good job. Special appreciation from the Registrar of Bangalore University to all the people who organized this. So I wind up, I declare the graduation day ceremony as closed. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Before we conclude, let us express our appreciation to everyone who has contributed to the success of this event. I invite Ms. Priyanka M. Gowda, Vice Chairperson, Student Council, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Dear fathers, respected faculty members, esteemed guests, dear graduates, and the distinguished members of the audience, on behalf of the Student Council, I stand before you today with immense pride and gratitude as we bring the curtains down on this momentous ceremony, the graduation ceremony of Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies, class of 2021. It has been an honor to be part of such a remarkable event, and we extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this day a resounding success. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest thanks to our honored guest, Mr. Sheikh Latif, KAS. Your presence here today has added prestige and significance to our graduation ceremony. Your words of wisdom, encouragement, and inspiration have left an indelible mark on our graduates, motivating them to reach greater heights in their future endeavors. Your contribution to this momentous occasion is truly appreciated. Now, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to Reverend Father Sebi Palamatat, CMI, Manager, Christ Academy Education Institutions. Reverend Father Thomas Kannanaikal, Administrator, Christ Academy Education Institutions, and Principal, Christ Academy Schools. Reverend Father Anthony Davis, CMI, Principal, Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies. Reverend Father Jebin Jose, CMI, Joint Director, Christ Academy Institute for Advanced Studies. It is because of your steadfast dedication, guidance, and support that we all are here today. Next, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to our beloved heads of the departments and our esteemed faculty members, whose unwavering commitment to education has been the cornerstone of our academic journey. Your dedication to nurturing the minds of the future has shaped the graduates we honor today. Your tireless efforts to impart knowledge, guidance, and mentorship has laid the foundation for their success. We are forever indebted to your invaluable impact you have had on their lives. A special mention goes out to all the parents and guardians who have supported and encouraged their children throughout this journey. Your love, sacrifices, and encouragement have been indispensable in the pursuit of their dreams. Moreover, none of this would have been possible without the hard work and dedication of Student Council and the CAIAS volunteer team. Their tireless efforts in planning, coordinating, and executing the event have been truly commendable. I would like to sincerely thank all the non-teaching staff, facility, media, IT department, and the Didis for their never-ending service. Last but certainly not least, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the graduates themselves. Today, we celebrate your hard work, determination, and resilience. Your pursuit of knowledge, your passion for learning, and your dedication to personal growth have brought you to this significant milestone. Your achievements are a testament to your unwavering commitment to excellence, and we are immensely proud of each and every one of you. As we bid farewell to the graduates and wish them success in the future endeavors, we are filled with pride and confidence that they will carry the torch of knowledge and make a positive impact on the society. In closing, I extend my deepest gratitude to everyone who has contributed to the success of this graduation ceremony. May the accomplishments we celebrate today be the beginning of even greater achievements in the life of our graduates. Let us go forth from this day with a sense of purpose, a thirst for knowledge, and a commitment to making a positive impact on the world. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Priyanka. I request everyone to please raise for the college anthem and national anthem.
Christ Academy, proud of your glory, may you prosper eternally. Christ Academy, Christ Academy, proud of your glory, may you prosper eternally. Christ Academy, it's a place so close to our hearts. It's a place where our day starts. It's a place where bloom in harmony. Christ Academy, Christ Academy, Christ Academy. जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Kindly be seated. I now request all the graduates to participate in the formal photo session with our distinguished chief guest. Capturing this precious moment will serve you as cherished memory of this joyous occasion.